Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. So here we have a Mazda 3 automatic sport machine grey with the optional leather interior. Now this car has covered under 50,000 miles. It's well known to us. We actually sold it to the previous owner back in about 2020, 2021. And he has always used us for servicing. He's a local gentleman and he has purchased one of our CX-5s. So we're delighted to have this car in part exchange because these are extremely sought after as a used car. And I don't think we have another, not even in our whole group. So this is a very well spec car. And look, I love the number plate. It actually had a private plate on it, so we took that off. And now look, it's Lucy or UZY perhaps. So yeah, I think quite a novel number plate, one that you won't forget. So it's very dark here today in Orpington. It's actually darker than it probably looks in this video, so I'll hurry this up before we lose complete light. These are a perfect family car. You've got a good sized boot. Now I have to confess, we've not cleaned this car at all, but we've got a long list of cars to get through. We just don't have enough time of the day and we don't have enough light, but it's in such good condition. It's quite nice to see the car in its raw state. So good sized boot. You've got a 60-40 split rear seat if you need some more room. These cars as standard didn't come with a spare wheel, and this car doesn't have a spare wheel. You can have it as an accessory. I don't know why you would. This car comes with roadside assistance for a year. I think you should have roadside assistance with any car you drive, and they'll come out and change your wheel or get you to a garage and have that puncture repaired. Now look at that, the black leather interior, which was optional on these cars. So if you are comparing these cars, make sure you are looking at one that is the facelifted model. It is the sport and it does have the leather seats. The leather seats do make it very desirable, and I'll tell you why. Because they're heated, and you get the heated steering wheel with the leather seat option, which I think is a real plus point, especially as the winters draw in and those mornings are very, very cold. You've got the Bose stereo. You've got the height adjustable seat, both sides up front, but the driver's is electrical. You've got the 18-inch wheels. You've got the LED lights. You've got the front and rear parking sensors, the rear camera, auto folding wing mirrors, the heads-up display. Look, you can see it there. The heads-up display. So this car is full of goodies, things that we have now become accustomed to and can't live without, certainly in my case anyhow. Now even though this is a, how old is this car now, 7 years old? Yeah, 7-year-old car, it does feel modern because Mazda are beyond their years, I would say. Now look at this, being the facelift, you don't have the handbrake, gives it a nice sleek finish. Let me start this car up. So you've got the keyless start, keyless entry, heads-up display. There's the mileage, 49,661 miles. You've got this big rev counter. Sorry about the glare. It's just, it's got a bit dark here. Hang on, let me see if I can do something about the glare. I can't, but that is non-glary. We're losing light at a rapid pace. So we've got heated seats, heated steering wheel, auto lights, auto wipers, paddle shifts, cruise control, rake and reach adjustment on this heated steering wheel, which is in very good condition. I always take notice of steering wheels because since the COVID pandemic and the widespread use of hand sanitizer, I find that steering wheels have taken a bit of a battering, but this one is very, very nice indeed. Dual zone climate, 6-speed automatic gearbox, and I just want to emphasize this is an automatic gearbox with a torque converter, which means it's smooth, it's seamless, it's reliable, and it won't roll back on hills. Something that's a bit of a rarity these days as manufacturers seek these low emission gearboxes which are complicated, unreliable and a little bit jerky. So this is traditional in the sense it's smooth and seamless, but non-traditional in the sense it's 6-speed, it's quick changing, and you've got paddle shifts. Okay, reverse camera, front and rear sensors, heated steering wheel. Now this car on the app page, if you want to upgrade this, you can have two apps here, CarPlay and Android Auto. So if you're familiar with that, you'll know you can access WhatsApp, lots of different applications, including using any driving app of your choice, you know, Waze, Google Maps, etc. If you'd like that done, we can fit that for £300, including VAT, prior to us delivering or you collecting the vehicle. Okay, but if you're like me and just happy with the inbuilt navigation, you've got the Mazda system, which is all very, very good. I tend to stream music, which you can on here, or not really stream music, stream podcasts I've fallen asleep watching the previous night on the way, all the way back from work. There you go, through the Bluetooth. All right, so you've got a very slick Bluetooth system. Excuse me. You've got some good safety features here. Let's have a look. Safety first. Blind spot monitoring system. Now I must apologize. This car has got safety pack. Amazing. So this is something that you get standard on the current models, which was a very expensive option. So this car was literally top of the range. So little lights will light up in the wing mirrors if someone should under or overtake you. You've got a lane keep assist system, keeps you within the lanes. Traffic light recognition system, driver attention alert. Wow. This car is fully loaded, and lane departure warning. It'll warn you when you veer out of a lane. Now, I also want to draw your attention to something. If you're not familiar with the area, we are basically southeast London, okay, where you can hardly do above 20 miles an hour legally. This is a 4-cylinder car, yeah, with a 2-litre engine with an automatic gearbox, and it's averaged almost 38 miles to the gallon. Okay, so that'll give you an idea of how efficient this car is. On a long run, you'll get a lot more. And the reason I'm drawing your attention to this is there aren't a lot of cars out there with a proper engine. And what I mean by proper is with 4 cylinders or more, with a good displacement. So not all 1000cc or 800cc or a 1.3, which sound like a sewing machine, and as one of my mechanics says, can't pull the skin off a rice pudding. This is a proper engine, therefore it's reliable, it's drivable, you actually want to drive it. Now we get a lot of cars part exchanged with these little engines, and some of them we do sell, some we pass on, because there are reliability issues with them, but they are literally like little sewing machines, and it's all in the cause of low emissions. But what Mazda have done, they made bigger engines and made them more efficient, so they're more reliable. Okay, so that's a real plus point, so I just want to emphasize that. Okay, now I have the service history in my pocket, so let me share this with you before we lose total light. Now my colleagues printed it out. I do apologise, I folded it and made a bit of a mess of it. So this car started off its life in, look at that, TW White & Sons Weybridge. Now, they PDI'd the car. They must have sold it to somebody in the Maidenhead area, which isn't too far from Weybridge in all fairness. So it was serviced 18-19 at Little Wick Green Mazda. Doesn't that sound lovely? Little Wick Green Mazda in 20. Then we acquired it in 21. Okay, and that's when we sold it to our previous customer. So it's had 4 services with us. Last in March at 43,979. It's done 49,661, so 6,000 miles ago. So we will be servicing this car. So there will be an additional service stamp here. We'll be servicing this car. It'll have a full 101 point check, and it will carry a Mazda used car warranty. So the follow-on, from the manufacturer's warranty with roadside assistance. It's comprehensive. It is worth the paper it's printed on, and it's not one of those warranties that will leave all parties feeling frustrated. So a real big selling point. If you're looking at these cars and comparing these cars on the market, make sure you're looking at cars from other Mazda dealers. Our prep costs and our warranty standards are that much higher. Okay, I did a little exercise the other day on, with these very large companies who heavily advertise, and I looked at their prep and warranty standards, and they're surprisingly low. So that is another reason to buy from Mazda. Okay, now if there's any further information you want on this car, please do not hesitate to ask. There's a few little cosmetic things I need to do on this car, a few little curbed alloy wheels, etc. But this car's going to be ready for sale in the next couple of days. So get in touch, let's see what we can do. We're a 7-day-a-week business and we don't mind responding out of hours. So get in touch, let's see what we can do. Anything we can do to help, you know, any more info, more photos, more videos, etc. Just reach out. Okay, so we've got great finance facilities. Please do inquire within for full T's and C's. Warranty I've covered, but we do have warranty extension facilities. We have a ceramic coating facility, so we can do that before you collect or we deliver the car. Yes, as I say, delivery facilities as well. So I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like, subscribe, comment and share. And we look forward to hearing from you. And do make sure you check out those reviews. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.